What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another FFB War of the Visions video here on the Fort. And today, guys, we are going to be going over the patch notes. It is Monday. Typically, we get these every Monday of what some highlights to expect for the update for this week. So we know basically everything current is going to be ending this coming Tuesday night. Unfortunately, the raid is only 1 week long, so a lot of you probably are not going to get the milestones you want to get, whether it's clearing out most of the shop items, getting your ring as high up. Plus 5 is a very hard goal. I myself am going to try to get 1 plus 5, but I don't know if I can make it. I need about another like 90,000 or like 95,000 more currency. So we'll see how it goes. If I have enough time to try to do a lot of farming, I'm going to have to average around, you know, like almost 50,000 a day for today and tomorrow. So we'll see. But at any rate, let's go over what we can look forward to this coming week. So first of all, guild battle map changes. So you guys see here, this is going to be the guild battle map change. The guild map change will be updated to arena starting at 6:17. So revise your units to have better chances at guild battles. So that looks very similar to the manual PvP map. It's definitely not what we have in current arena, because current arena, we basically have the mountain area that really benefits the gunners for Lucia and Frederica, Rirairu, units like that. But that is going to be updated for it looks very similar to the manual PvP map. So we'll see if it's exactly the same or if it's different. But that is going to be coming for your guild battle, so be cognizant of that. And then next, we are going to have Viktoria and Salire, if I'm pronouncing that right, Salire, coming to the game. So that is going to be the next banner we have looking forward to. So you guys see here, we're going to have a Salire unit shard reward quest. So clear the quest and earn Salire unit shards. And this is actually very good because Salire is basically an MR Gilgamesh. She's very, very strong. She is, I believe, a lightning type, and she is very comparable in damage and utility based as is Medina. Even a little bit more utility because she does bring some healing in her kit as well, which we'll go over in a separate video. But it looks like you guys are going to be able to get some free shards for her, so that's always a good thing. Some job materials and some prisms and all that kind of good stuff. And then you guys see here, we're going to be able to forge the Ice Lance and the Platinum Rod. So the Ice Lance is actually going to be super, super good if you guys are using any spear units, because that is one of the elemental weapons that is not only going to have the typing modifier damage, as well as the elemental modifier damage. We talked about that in my modifier video a while back. I'll leave a card for that at some point during this video so you guys can check that out of how significant that is of having the elemental type for that unit. So this is going to be pretty good. So I would assume that it's going to go hand in hand with Viktoria. But we'll see how exactly all that pans out once the event does come, and I'll talk a little bit on the JP side at the end of the video, like I do with all of our new patch videos of what things you guys could expect for rewards and drops and things like that. Alongside of that, we also are going to get the JP reward quest every day, earn some JP. Definitely needed. A lot of us were pulling on Lucia, or if you're building other new heroes, JP is always a huge bottleneck for a lot of players. Because it just takes time in order to build up those skills. So getting that extra little bit of boost per day is going to be super good for you guys. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Now this time we're going to be doing our first seasonal campaign, and it is going to be the early summer campaign. So we're going to have an early summer login bonus, a daily purchase bonus like always, story EXP double up campaign, and Chocobo Expedition EXP and Guild Double. So you're going to get more EXP for your heroes, you're going to get more EXP for units you put in your Chocobo farm, and more Gil in your Chocobo farm as well. So for Chocobo, I wish they would do double drops, like more drops, because the EXP and Gil isn't really that much of a bonus, to be honest. Like, to me, I don't even really notice it. So, but, you know, it's there. I highly recommend just putting in the units that have bonuses, so you guys get more of the materials, though. Whether you're getting Esper materials or you're looking for shard drops, whatever your prerogative is. But I don't recommend putting units in simply to level them up if they're not giving you a good benefit in the farm. Unless you just don't have those units, then yeah, just bring whatever units you want to level. But we have an early summer bonus. So this is the old style bonus. Unfortunately, nothing crazy good this week. We are going to get 2,500 viz. That is always awesome over a 5-day period, which is pretty much the standard for us on global. And then you guys are going to get skip tickets, small energy pots, adamantite gold, growth eggs, and medium EXP cubes. So back to the normal, a little bit of lackluster login bonus. We're still getting the same amount of viz, but not the kind of like cool other materials that we typically do get. But, you know, still something's better than nothing. And then we are going to get Viktoria shards if you guys purchase this every week. So, or I'm sorry, every day you spend $1.60 paid viz, you guys will get 5 shards plus all the other daily rewards like always, which we already know what all this is. Fame Memory Purple, Rainbow Vision Sphere, Ice Prisms, Ice Fragment Thoughts, and then the 20 extra shards in the last day. And there is talking about the Story EXP campaign and the Chocobo campaign, which we already talked about. So there you guys go. That is pretty good, though. I mean, we can't complain. Free is free. I'm never going to say, like, Gumi isn't generous with their free weekly stuff, because they are. Because they basically give us, like, almost 2 multis worth every week between login bonuses and daily bonuses and all the different things you guys can get in the game. And new events they release, getting viz from that, all that good stuff. So, but here we go. So these are the 2 new units. We're going to get Viktoria, which is going to be a spear. Its main job is going to be Dragoon. It's going to be ice. And then we're going to get Salire, which is going to be a main black mage lightning style. So a new lightning mage, and she's very, very good. All right, so let's go through everything. So Viktoria is going to deal on her limit break large damage targets with an area around self and inflicting charm. So that is charm is a very good skill, especially if you guard, especially in PvP, because it is highly dominated by male units. So very, very good. And then Dragon Dive is its calling card's regular skill, medium damage to targets within range after jump delay. So little bit, I mean, just first glance, I'll go over her kit to see if she's worth it. But from what I've heard, this is a very skippable banner outside of maybe trying to get your 1 copy of Salire. Unfortunately, her rate is going to be lower than normal MRs. But we'll see what the total rates will be once her banner does go live, but that's just from what I've heard. I don't want to say for sure the rates are going to be trash, but from what I heard, that's what you can expect. But we'll see how they handle it on global. And then Salire has a calling card Flare, which you guys know Medina has. That is the overall strongest, I think, modifier mage spell there is in the game. Now, granted, Blizzaga, Blizzard, things like that will have potential, or for this unit, Thundera, things like that. Will have the potential with chaining to do more consistent damage, and Flare you can only cast twice per fight. So, but she does have that, which is very, very good. She does have Thunder, Thunderaga, all those spells, which is basically like all of Medina's spells, but for Thunder. So, very, very good offensive Black Mage kit. So definitely is a very super strong unit. Now, the only drawback, which I'll go into a more detailed video for her later as well, of what Medina could potentially have up on this unit is that she does have a limit break. Salire, being an MR, does have that handicap of not having a limit break, so just keep that in mind, guys. She cannot go turn 1 limit break and just do tons and tons of damage right off the bat without having to wait for casting time. So she cannot do that. She has no limit break, so just keep that in mind. The new vision card we are going to get is like another man-eater looking, like Venus flytrap looking card. But it gives Party Pierce attack up and Bestowed attack up. That's actually a very solid MR card, I'm not gonna lie. Because that is even useful for like Lucia comps. So this is like another, you could definitely put this on your Lucia for sure. Like this may be a card I would actually invest into my Lucia. Because it gives attack up for Bestowed, which is still decent. And then it gives Pierce attack up. So Lucia does have Pierce. So this actually is a very usable card for Lucia if you guys did not get Tetrasilpha. So very, very good, because more than likely if you guys are running like a Lucia and Frederica comp, like right now I'm using Frederica's Dream in the raid because I can use that on mine, and then I have my other teammates use other different cards. But this would be another good outlet for another option if, for instance, the other teammates I'm working with is bringing Frederica's Dream or Sharpened Concentration, because we can't overlap Missile attack up, so this would be another good replacement card to swap in and out. So very, very good, though. And it is going to come along with it a new Esper, which invokes Oshu, deals earth damage large to targets within range. So very, very basic. Nothing really extra. It doesn't do any kind of extra effects. So that's all it has there. New MR rarity equipment, Ice Lance, will be introduced when it's equipped with Ice Team's attributes improved, which we basically talked about all those kind of things in one of our previous videos. So once again, check that out if you guys are unsure about how the modifiers work. And then obviously the Beast Den is going to add those as well. And then Hard Quest, you're going to get Viktoria and Salire shards. And they're going to appear in the Chocobo Expedition. So all that normal stuff. So with that being said, guys, we're actually going to hop over to the wiki and we're going to check out what the event was in JP and how we could expect it to reflect in. Alright guys, so we're here on the WOTV wiki, and here you guys can see this is basically the same stuff we were just talking about, of everything added banner-wise to the JP server. That was their login bonus they got. So on and so forth. So here we go. So it looks like here, the pickup shop for this time had Miranda in it. So that's a little different than us, but you guys can expect here, you guys can expect here for 20 shards, 3 times you guys can get for your salary. So if you guys want to pick up the shards there, you guys can. You guys can pick up the print shards as well. And then they had Awakening, Ice Awakening packs, Thunder Awakening packs, things like that, Thunder Fragments, Rainbow Spheres, Rainbow Fragments, things like that. All that kind of stuff I probably would not get. Then they had here the Soul Packs for the Guild. You guys can get the Awakening materials, Fragment of Thoughts for regular Lapis, Job materials, always get those, obviously. And then more job materials here. So that was everything for the shop. So we go into the Salire quest here. You guys see here, you clear the quest once, you get the job materials 3 times, you get 10 shards on quest 2. Clear quest 3 once, or clear quest 3 once to 3 times? I don't know, weird. You get 10 more shards there. Then you get some purple materials for quest 4, and then for quest 5 you are going to get a rainbow fragment and then 3 azure spheres. So then when we go into the EX quest here, defeat all enemies, you guys are going to get all these different rewards. So these are the materials, obviously, to craft the platinum rod, it looks like. So you guys will also get a rainbow fragment as well. Clear all these enemies simultaneously. So this may be another one of those tricky endeavors to get the rainbow fragment, but that is going to be there. And then the regular drops here are going to be, obviously, the books. It's going to be the recipes for the platinum rod, the adamantites, and then the crafting materials, obviously, for the platinum rod. And then this is going to be the ice spear. So that is going to have the materials here, which actually I actually going to need those materials for another piece of equipment. So I'm actually really happy to see that. And then once again, clear everything simultaneously at all the quest missions at once. You're going to get that rainbow fragment of thoughts. So 2 rainbow fragment of thoughts potentially we should be getting here with all this stuff as well. And then here, complete EX stage 1 5 times. You guys are going to get Viz. And then you're going to get 10 of the shards here for Salire. And then EX2 5 times, same thing as well. And that should be 150 Viz, I would assume, as well. Yeah, 150, it like carried over right there. There, you see it right there. So yeah, you guys should be able to get enough shards to at least limit break her once. I believe MRs are still 40 shards to limit break. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure they're the same shard equivalents to limit break. It's been so long since I've limit breaked an MR, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, those are all the rewards for the event. So since this is for a MR, we are not going to be getting rainbow spheres for that, unfortunately. And then the limited time Viktoria hard quest. Not sure what that is going to mean. Once you get Viktoria, the limited time hard quest for Viktoria fragments is unlocked. You can play the quest once a day and get 50 fragments max. So I guess you go play it once a day and get 50 fragments max. Is that... I have no idea what that's going to mean, guys, to be honest. We'll have to see. I haven't seen that come up in Global yet. So if anyone in JP knows what the exact details of this event is, let me know. I believe that was in the news. Yeah, there is here. So let me go ahead and go back to the game. This is here. So unlocked upon acquiring Viktoria. So, but you do have to pull for her in order to get this quest. So if you aren't pulling for her, then you're not going to have access to this event. So there's that, guys. So I will do a should you pull. I personally will not be pulling because I am completely tapped out on Vizor right now. I am focusing solely on Lucia, and then actually my goals after that are going to be to work on Zyza to get her TMR unlocked eventually. So I'm going to be skipping this banner. I may do like one multi or something like that to try to get Salire, depending on what her rate is. But if her rate is astronomically bad, like what everyone in JP was saying, I probably am just going to skip and just deal with not having her for the Chocobo farm. That's honestly like the main reason I want her is for the Chocobo farm. But yeah, guys, that's all the details you guys can expect there. Let's go ahead and go into the Platinum Rod and the Ice Spear and review those real. Alright guys, so to wrap up the video, let's go over the Ice Lance and the Platinum Rod real quick before we get out of here for today. So, the Ice Lance is going to give you piercing attack up by 15 when you guys do +5 this as well. Just like we have the Alexandrite ring, guys, it is going to give you Ice ability attack +30. Astronomically huge. So this is going to be, yeah, it's crazy, insanely good. Just like we have for the Ice brand, if you guys have an Ice sword unit, it is going to do the same thing as well with that. So that's getting it to so if you just want to get 1 plus 0 and you don't get the pierce attack, and if you want to awaken this 5-star, you are going to get your Ice ability attack +30, which is a huge multiplier. So let's go into the types. For Assault, we have 41 HP, 144 attack, 10 magic, 4 accuracy, and then 4 crit. On the critical set, you guys have 17 crit, 8 accuracy, 115 attack, and 55 HP. And then for aim, you have 100 attack, 14 magic, 4 crit, 17 accuracy, 48 HP. So honestly, I feel the best type. Most people say Assault is, but I think you gotta go crit. I think having 8 accuracy and 17 crit and 115 attack, you're gonna get plenty of modifier damage from your piercing attack and your Ice ability attack. That these two stats are just too high to ignore. Like, they're so low on Assault in comparison that I feel that I think crit's better. I think giving up 30 attack or 29 attack, whatever it is, to get that much more crit and that much more accuracy is better, because then you could fully just go into evasion and speed and HP and defense and SPR for your other gear sets. So this solidifies 3 stats at a very high level compared to Assault, which really the stats are so low on accuracy and crit that they're negligible. They're negligible. So I honestly think Critical's better, my opinion. But, you guys are all, we're all our own people, what we like to play, what we like to build. But I think Critical is the better piece for that spear. So now, Platinum Rod, it will go up to a magic attack +15 at +5. It is a regular MR SSR piece. It is not a elemental piece, so it does not get the elemental abilities. The magic version is going to give you 98 HP, 1 accuracy, 1 evasion, 1 critical, 8 attack, and then 162 magic. And then for the aim, it is going to give you 5 accuracy, 1 evasion, 1 critical, 114 HP, 11 attack, 113 magic. And then finally, dodge will give you 1 critical, 5 evasion, 1 accuracy, 114 HP, 11 attack, 113 magic. I think definitively magic is by far the best one. I don't think there's any comparison here. Simply because the right side stats are low even on aim and dodge. Like, they're basically all the same, except aim gives you 5 accuracy, dodge gives you 5 evasion. Those are pretty low numbers. Evasion is kind of okay, but with a lot of the evasion stuff unlocked between Mithril Armor and Sage's Hat, people grinding for Hermes Sandals and manual PvP, and then even TMR is giving you guys more evasion than a dodge weapon. I feel that you're just better off with Magic. Losing out on that 50 Magic stat, I think is pretty big margin, and honestly, the numbers on the right side just do not compete. It's like if it was evasion of like 10 or accuracy of like 10 or 9 or not 10 or 9 crit, then I could see the argument. But I feel definitely Magic is by far the best overall typing to go for that Platinum Rod. So guys, that is going to be today's video here on the patch notes for what's to come for War of the Visions Global here for the week of June 15th. So are you guys excited for Viktoria? Are you guys excited for Salire? Let me know, guys, all that in the comment section down below. Do you guys plan to pull at first glance? Obviously, you guys can tell me later on. I don't know why this is doing this, okay? Obviously, you guys can tell me later on in either today's video or tomorrow's video if you guys do plan to pull for either of these units, if you guys did end up skipping Lucia. Viktoria, I see them pushing her with this event of them giving you a limited hard quest, and then they're also giving you an elemental spear for her to use. So they are definitely trying to push you to summon for this new unit with giving her a lot of perks for that. But overall, I have an ice unit already TMR with Medina, so I am going to pass personally, even if she ends up being insanely good, simply because I don't have the resources to pull for her. Even if I wanted to, I don't have the resources. So that's my personal opinion, but I will give you guys an honest review of how I feel she stacks up to the other URs in the game. If you guys are sitting on, like 15k plus viz, if it's a solid investment for you. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a like down below, hit subscribe if you guys are new, and ring the bell for notifications so you are notified when we got a new video here on the channel for War of the Visions or other mobile gaming content. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. All that good stuff. Social distancing. And we'll see you all in the next video. Later, guys.